Well, I would care to meet this Mr. Mukherjee chap.
Oh, yeah. Good old Nigel.
I love these, like, types of green fluorescent lamps. They're just kind of like...
Yeah, we have a couple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's
Wow, look at that, man.
You know what's so cool about this library that you don't really see? It's 2 stories
Yeah,
tall.
that's true.
But how do you get to the 2nd story? There's, like, no accessible way.
Fascinating piece, isn't it? James Pendulum sculpted it in 1591, although it appears that wand was added at a later date. He was quite a flamboyant figure and never married.
Oh!
I know what that
A child
means.
appeared quite mysteriously in the castle, and he took her in as his own. That was Eleanor, and many of the townfolk believed her to be a changeling or fairy.
She was all creature types?
Well, happy Pride Month to this gentleman. Nigel, what's up?
Ah yes, are you here from the agency? It's about time.
You bet your bottom dollar.
Agency?
Oh dear, you're not the typist from the spiffy specialty agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee.
Why is it so hard for him to type his own shit?
I love his fit. I love everyone in this game's fit.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Nancy Drew. Are you visiting Blackmoor Manor?
I'm researching the Pendulum family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Pendulums. Until now.
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with their scandalous history.
Ooh.
Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
Whoa! Well, I don't know what I want to unpack first here, but the treasure sounds pretty glamorous.
Family treasure?
For centuries, the Pendulums have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret. There are several skeletons rattling about in the Pendulum closet. Take, for example, Eleanor Pendulum, tried and convicted of witchcraft.
He
in
loves talking about
1650,
her.
Quite the height of witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Cromwell?
I know Cromwell.
Oliver Cromwell?
I don't.
Ironsides?
Ironsides?
I suppose they don't teach history any
Yeah,
longer in
for
the
real.
US.
Listen, I know the Mason
Lady
Dixon
Pendulum
line
was
and
a rather
nothing
vocal
else.
critic of Cromwell's policies and helped many of his enemies flee the country. Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown, although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed chimes.
It's because it's so cool.
You mentioned some kind of scandal with the Pendulum family?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride, I dare say. And then there's
it's
the
pretty
whole
cool.
business with the Blackmoor beast.
Blackmoor Beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs
Okay, what?
prowling the moors. They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor
Okay,
Pendulum,
Nigel,
to
I
put
have
a
news for
bounty
you.
on the beast's
Eleanor comes
head.
up again.
But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed
What?
for finding out too much about the Pendulum secret.
Wow.
I love this. They don't have this much lore in the new games
Yeah.
by the end of the game, and you just get all this dumped on you by talking to the
That's
researcher.
really cool.
Nigel is such a great plot device.
When I was walking up to the house, I saw something
It's
with
her
red
husband.
eyes that called out to me.
Really? How extraordinary. Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
It was the Blackmoor Beast?
And I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Pendulum.
It's the fourth time he's
prowling about
mentioned
the moors in
Eleanor.
He
search of lost
needs
Yanks.
to name the book after her.
Very funny.
Can I get a fifth time?
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Pendulums who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
Okay, so I want to find the oldest one.
I'll let you get back to your
Good
work.
call.
Tally-ho!
It's Ranulph the Red. That was the progenitor of the Pendulum.
Ranulph the Red?
That was his name, yeah. He was like a
It's like
conqueror.
an anime villain.
I know.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Pendleton was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
Well, that means
But I
Jane
have a
must have it.
clue.
Yeah,
But
we're
we
not.
should talk to Jane.
À tes souhaits.
Merci.
Merci.
It's got the sniffles.
There's a lot of interesting books in here. I think they're all optional, but they all have something interesting to put on.
If there's anything optional in
I
Blackmoor, you
doubt
gotta
you'll
look at
find
it.
much of
Yeah.
interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Pendulum was a prominent judge in the 16th century.
Yo,
Sad to
wait.
say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
Dude, 16th century law books?
I know, I was just thinking about that.
Bring,
That's
bring those
Mag-
into Pawn Stars, man. That's probably like Gutenberg Bible Press.
Interesting. I'm researching Philippe Pendulum, and it appears that many scholars believe he was a pirate. That would explain his source of wealth.
Neat.
Old manuscripts,
14th
14th
and
and 16th.
16th.
This is like the Magna Carta.
Oh my
Those
god.
manuscripts
That was
are very
1215.
old and riddled. They date back to
1
the
year after
14th
Magna Carta.
century.
As if I could ever.
Do you think this is
His
bad?
father,
This chicanery?
Randolph, and son
Oh, Randolph,
Nigel
there he
were
is.
rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting.
Interesting. Yeah, those are probably like $4,000 each. Okay. Did I turn around? I didn't even tell if I could. No, I didn't look at this.
Gesundheit.
Donka.
Does his sneezing ever do anything important in the story, or were they just like, wouldn't it be funny if this guy sneezes all the time?
Novels.
Those are
18th.
mainly Penelope Penvalin's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine, even kept her maiden name after her marriage.
Whoa! Taking a
Quite the
stance against the patriarchy.
Yow.
I like it. Alright, Nigel. We're gonna go ask Miss Jane Penvillin some questions here. But not after I look at this.
The Freddy Fazbear.
This is Jane.
She has a name. What's her name? Betty, that's it.
That's right. Oh, I can actually just play this right now?
Yeah, but it's no point in playing it while you don't have the thing. It's just Go Fish.
Yeah, I know.
Or, you know,
Alright.
Skull and Bones.
Oh, yes, of course. Okay, we still have not met two, actually,
Yeah.
people.
Dude, there's so many people to talk to in this game. This
I want to do this.
such a great game.
First of all, this looks like a very ornate doorbell.
Oh my.
Wait a minute.
Too bad it's
The key fits,
rusted
but
up.
it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
I could really use some Johnny Rudder right now. Okay.
Okay, here's our Wednesday
Hi,
Addams.
you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
Oh boy.
Not right now.
Oh,
Maybe
come
later. I'd like to ask some
I
questions.
don't know this girl.
first.
Sure, what do you want to know?
So she didn't take it hard.
About Mummy? I mean, Linda.
Ooh.
I do hope you'll help.
See?
She's
That's a
been
good
a bit out of
character.
sorts lately.
When did she start
Exposition.
getting sick?
I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting
Whoa.
something on Mummy's nightstand.
Well, that's a lot to unpack. Could it be Eleanor? Is that what it's like supposed to be?
Did you recognize the woman who hit that?
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on
Which-
Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Alright, Jane. Gonna weasel it out of us.
What would you like to play?
Look inside the chest over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play. We can play bull,
What's the worst
constellation
one?
match,
Probably the puzzle.
petroglyph punch,
Yeah.
skull and bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
You
I
sure
pl-
have
can
a
we play
lot
the
of
baby doll?
games.
I love games.
Baby doll
I
from
want to
Game
make
3.
computer games when I grow up.
Aw, and she does eventually.
Let's play.
Skull and Bones, I say. I'm always a Skull and Bones.
Feel like playing Skull and Bones?
Oh, I'm always down for some skull and bones.
My friend Hugo bought this for me.
Hulga.
It's like Go Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
Wait, what am...
Hit him up with ghosts. Oh, no, wait.
I don't
Do
even...
you have any witches?
Go dig. Any bones?
Go dig. Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry. Your witches,
Okay.
please?
All yours.
You gotta ask coffins.
Tombstones?
You're going to have
Oh,
to
I thought that
go
was a
dig.
tombstone at first.
Do you have any coffins?
Go dig.
Dang.
Oh,
Your
shit.
witches, please?
She wants
Afraid
those
not.
witches.
She needs one more.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Nada. Your witches, please?
Wow,
Afraid
she
not.
really wants those
Do
witches.
you have any spiders?
Here you go.
Okay, now you can ask again. I say go for coffins.
No.
I
Do
would.
you have any skulls?
Here you go.
Okay.
Now I go for.
Do you have any coffins?
Nada.
Dang it!
Do you have any zombies?
We got the
Go
witch.
get it.
We got the last
Do you
witch.
have any witches?
Here you go.
That's a
What if she
match.
said no?
God. Yeah, she's just hiding them under the bed.
Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
Get destroyed. Try for haunted houses now.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
Oh.
That's a match.
Oh,
Do
unstoppable.
you have any spiders?
Go dig.
That's a match.
Stomp out.
Any bones?
You're going to have to go
Are we gonna
dig.
get
A
everything?
match? You're
Oh.
doing great.
Can't see. That's the enemy. We're not gonna talk to her like
Do you
that.
have any ghosts?
Nada.
Really? Oh.
Any bones?
You're going to
She
have
is
to go
either
dig.
playing with kitty gloves on or
Do
she
you have
sucks
any
at this.
spiders?
Dig. Any bones?
No!
Yours. A match? You're doing great.
Tombstones?
Get out your
Oh
shovel.
my god! I thought. I keep
Okay,
thinking this
coffins.
is
She's got the
Do you have
coffins
any
now.
coffins?
Sorry.
Oh no.
Tombstones?
Oh
Yours.
no.
A
Come
This is
match? You're doing great.
Nancy, I get it.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
No!
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
This is probably tied now.
Do you have any coffins?
Oh my
All
god.
yours.
What
You
the-
got a match. Good for you.
I swear she says bats.
Any bats?
Oh my.
All yours.
No.
A match?
And now
You're
spiders.
doing great.
No.
Do you have any?
What the fuck?
Out of here.
God damn it!
Do you want to play a game?
No! What was that?
Now, I'll talk to you later.
Toodles.
She fucking cheats, man.
That was literally insane.
That was like a 5-piece.
I'm never talking to her again. I'm so insulted by that.
That was the most. It's the worst thing to happen to England since Brexit.
I was just like Phineas from Phineas and Ferb.
That does look like Phineas.
Your doodles suck, Jane. I also don't like your hair either.
That was written by Charles Pendulum way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
It's kind of eerie.
As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends, and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder, with the stalwart heart of a knight. Let charity be thy guiding angel. Stay firm in the knowledge as a dedicated geometer, and fear not the ravages of the father time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of the world shall dawn in thy soul. It's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Don't know what it means, but it sounds deep.
It's
Oh, you know,
no-
I know how to get back at her.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
Man,
Stupid.
No, I'd really rather not think about
Dead
it.
guinea
alright?
pig.
Let's keep asking about it.
Yeah. Continue asking her about the guinea pig. Shatter the teeth until she breaks them.
Wait, this isn't an Easter egg, is it?
It is. You hit it like 10 times.
Well, we're just gonna drive her insane then.
Fast forwarding 10 chattering teeth later.
Dun, da, 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 dun.
Would it be funny if there is no Easter egg and I just misled you? Oh,
thank
there it
God.
is.
I would've been mad. What do we got? What do we got? That's nice.
Same egg from every game.
What do
looks
we got
like you're
here?
learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to learn it.
Honestly, I would have.
6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That's pretty rough, yeah. God, imagine starting school at 6 in the morning.
So, she's learning French, Latin, science, math, English, and art projects. That's a pretty packed curriculum.
Wait. No, this is weird. Go back up to the top.
Bridget Pendulum class?
There's a class on Brigitte Pendulum.
I think that's just kind of like history.
Learn, sing, and discuss the Ballad of Brigitte. French history, that's
Workbook
normal.
What, she got 20 freaking workbook pages? Are you kidding me?
Okay, this is all like normal stuff for a tutor until you hit like
Art projects.
oh yeah.
Draw Bridget's favorite star constellations. Draw and color most favorite characters from
Dickens' book. Okay, that's normal. And then create an illustration for the Ballad of Brigitte. Why is the Ballad of Brigitte so important to her education?
I totally
Look at
love
this
that
hunk.
show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy? Total hottie.
Me trying to decide if I like
Oh,
or
I
hate
know.
Brady today.
I
look
love
at her like anime drawings. Wait, what is she saying? That's something in runes. We could translate that if we wanted.
There's no way. We can't read that.
No. I mean, there's a runes thing right across from here. It's just 4 letters.
We can't read what that says. That's like
simple.
1 pixel.
Someone who has more time and also cares, translate what that says.
I'm not talking to you yet. Okay. Whoa, there's more Egyptian stuff here.
That's a play, I think.
Still.
Well, I hope there's no...
Oh!
That was kind of creepy. The only thing creepier would be a red-headed tutor standing right outside this door. But I know the game wouldn't do that to me since there's no one...
You startled me. You must be Nancy. I'm Jane's tutor, Ethel.
Tutor.
Hello, Ethel.
Jane's very excited you're visiting. You're all she's talked about for the past week.
Yeah, well, I'm never going to talk to her again.
Yeah, wait, but that is interesting.
Wow, I feel so embarrassed. I didn't think I'd have a fan club all the way over here.
Yes, well... I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane.
Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
It was a pleasure
Nancy just
meeting
stands in the doorway like a rude
We'll cross
ass.
again, I'm sure.
Our paths will cross again, I'm sure. It's almost ominous sounding.
Quite foreboding.
So she's in there right now, right?
Come back later, please.
No, I just want to see if I can go in again.
Official Ethel.
Okay,
business
hey, we got
card.
any food?
Good call.
Guess not.
That must be the food I ordered.
Let's go. So dog's eye is...
A meat pie.
Oh, that sounds
dog's
delicious.
eye thing had me worried.
So is it like a pot pie?
I thought it was
This
like shepherd's
smells
pie.
delicious.
Or...
Yum.
I'm stuffed.
Kaylee got so mad when
Put the
Nancy
butter
made-
in the pocket, the front pocket. It's like filthy Frank with the spaghetti.
ketchup pockets, yeah.
Ew.
Life hack.
Okay, well we got that.
We could go to bed, honestly. Get going to
We
the next
could,
day.
but this seems so. I mean, maybe we won't have
That's
to solve
right.
this. I just wanted to.
Logical human
This'll loosen
connection.
things up in there.
Just throw butter in the lock.
Yep, that's a life hack. Holy shit.
What if we just leave it there?
We should.
But we shouldn't, because that
Should barricade.
that is not a puzzle
Jane
we're
in
going
the
to
room.
solve.
Okay, I'm down for a little napping sesh.
Ooh, I just heard a door close somewhere.
Is there any... Can we try calling Q now, actually?
Yeah, we should.
Hugh Penvillin here.
Hello, Mr. Pendulum. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting Linda. You know, from the
This-
United
this
States.
music's so
across
good.
the pond.
Yes, of course. Are you at Blackmoor?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational discourse well nigh impossible.
How long have these tantrums been going on?
Ever since I left for Italy. We'll be talking on the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
Are you sure you didn't inadvertently say something, you know, argumentative?
We're
Yeah,
just
like
marriage
fall-
counseling.
These rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
Kaylee,
I
when
met
I
your
bring up how
daughter,
stupid the
Jane.
railroad is in
Quite the
Fallout
bundle
4.
of energy, isn't she?
She sucks. I hate your daughter.
How long have you and her mother been divorced?
Renee and I were divorced almost 2
Renee.
years ago. Jane went into a bit of a tailspin for a while, but she's come to adore Linda. She's been calling her mummy since the day we were married.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me. Read to her, bought her books, games. Truth be told, I was a bit jealous. He
Foreshadowing.
passed away when she was still a toddler.
That's true.
So it's unlikely she remembers all the attention he showered on her. But I do, and I still find it so out of character as to be mystifying.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Letitia. We're not very close, however. She's always
Aunt
been rather
Letitia.
aloof, much more
Letitia
interested
Drake.
in being a Penvillin than a person, if you
heard
know
of-
what I mean.
She seems kind of irritable.
That's a good word for
That's
her.
putting it mildly. But then I imagine she's feeling a bit insecure. She's getting on in years and she's alone and she's totally dependent upon me. Financially, that is. Although there is the 6-month
Say again?
clause.
The Scooby-Doo villain motivation.
According to the Penvillin rules of inheritance, the spouse of Blackmoor Manor's current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, The spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months. Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of one half of the estate immediately passes to the next legal heir.
And that would be
That
Mrs.
is crazy.
Drake.
Who made the will, Mr. Beast?
But I want to know, yeah, I want to know how strict that is. Is like, can she like not step outside like it's a Mr. Beast challenge and then she loses it, or like is she like
Last one to take their hand off of Blackmoor Manor inherits the estate.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what it sounds like.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good. Cheerio.
Is that, AKA, we're not going to be talking to him anymore this game?
No, you can call him again. There's actually some very interesting optional subplots you can encounter with him over the phone, which I'd love to do before the end of the game.
I'm feeling get up at 6 a.m. for a nice workout.
Yeah, but that's when Jane goes into lessons, so we're not gonna have too much to do.
So you want to sleep all day?
Put it to like 11. We'll have to do it right when she gets out. What?
Holy shit. I would be
What
shitting
is
my pants
that?
right now.
This is when I would lose the 6-month habitation clause.
3:15.
Oh, maybe I'd better have a look around.
Dude, it sounds like a AI voice reciting a Latin prayer.
Yeah.
Also, excuse me. Realistically, this is what I'm doing right now.
Close the door, get the shotgun under the bed.
Okay, that is. Does it not
Wait,
stop?
Does it? Can you trigger that over and over? Try that.
I don't think it stops unless.
That's so funny.
Okay, Nancy has a lot more courage than I do.
There must be something really funny over there. Probably saw the one about the scientist who turned himself into a pickle.
What was that? Something just opened. Oh my god.
No attention to the bird.
Lulu, it's not the time.
Was that Lulu doing those laughing noises?
Something just opened.
Or was it Eleanor Pendulum?
Oh my gosh. I can already tell little Julian on a first time playthrough is sweating bullets right now.
There's no way Mrs. Drake
Okay.
is here at 3 a.m. We can snoop through her things.
Oh, good point. Unless she is.
Yeah, she would be the kind of lady to be poking around her plants in the middle of the night. Man, I hope I get to be like an obsessive botanist when I retire.
Oh boy.
Ow!
Nancy, just
Maybe I should
swing
try
it and
feeding
throw
it
it.
something.
That plant just growled at us. I'm not touching that thing.
That looks like a really important paper. It's like she's literally guarding it. Okay, we have nothing to feed it.
Feed it the sleeping
Messing with
pills.
their plants is probably not a good idea.
It'll
I
just
don't want to
OD.
mess with any of the other plants.
Feed the plant the perk 30. See what happens.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Give it the pills. Okay, well... I think we need to be chatting, as much as I don't want to, Jane up.
Well, we could talk to the bird first. Maybe the bird saw something happen.
Okay. With the curtain over it?
Well, maybe it heard something.
The winner is Lulu, and the winner is say goodnight.
Shut up.
Gracie.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone's sleeping. Go to your room and set your clock.
What time do most people get up around here?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Set your clock for 6 a.m. Sweet dreams.
What if I don't feel like it?
Yeah, we're sleeping in. Us Americans like to listen to our loud stereos all night and go to sleep when we please. We'll call it 12.
Aye.
Talk with Linda, talk with Mrs. Drake. Okay, no more Latin chants. Well, that's a plus. Alright. That was fun. I am only slightly nervous to continue.
Yes, just the least bit terrified.
That was fun. I love this game. Good show. Jolly good.